our next speaker, who actually came about through another downline that I brought in, who came through another downline I was brought. I was brought out to Chicago many moons ago, back I think 2010. We were the largest IMO back in the day with a company called Bravo. You guys remember Bravo, that became HealthSpring? Sharon was there. She was our BSR back then. And they said, Tony, can you get out of Baltimore for a bit? Because some changes happening. Come to Tennessee. We dominated Tennessee. I think at one time we were almost 50% of the total production out of our little agency in Tennessee. They said, can you do that same thing in Chicago? I'm like, yeah, I've never been, but I'll figure it out. They go, come on out. So I came out. They already had a guy in place. They go, your job is to help him grow. Our goal is to help him one day become an FMO. So I did that. He built a big agency. He had a trouble building. He just had that personality that people couldn't relate to. And I got a personality. I don't care where you're from. I'm gonna find a way to make you laugh. I mean, our Asian American team, I love y'all. I know y'all can't understand sometimes what I'm saying, but y'all laugh anyway. And this lady said, "You're so funny." I'm like, I try. Bill Cray, he's not listening, but that's the secret. Keep them laughing, okay? Got to have a sense of humor. So, and I said, all right, I'll help the guy build. We did. It didn't work out. You know, sometimes those relationships don't work out. I said, I'm leaving, no problem. Melanie Waterberg did what I was supposed to do. I'm moving on. They gave me some co-op dollars for my energy. Said that, Brian, whatever you want to do. Well, that guy had issues. Then another guy came along, and you know his name, and he knows his name. I said, can you do it again? I'm like, come on. So I did it again. Guess what? 2 years later, that relationship, like, for whatever reason, people have, I don't know what it is, ego, arrogance. But know what I found out? I learned this from a famous pastor. He said this: God has a reason for certain people in your life and certain people to be removed, to free up room for their blessing. And I had to realize if I would have held on to certain people, certain blessings would have come. So I was like, done. I called up all the agents. Remember that, Everett? Called him and Willie May. I said, guys, I wish y'all the best. I'm never coming to Chicago again. No wonder your Bears stink. No wonder y'all can't win no book in no game. No wonder y'all a mess. I'm done with Chicago. That's not getting into politics. That's a whole other subject. But he says, no, what are you talking about? You leaving. I'm leaving. I'm done. I said, your guys going to get a release. I've had enough of that nonsense. I'm done. Because when I get done with something, I'm just done. You know what I mean? Just done. Speak to the hand. He goes, you ain't going nowhere. I said, what do you mean? He goes, what's going on? We're staying with you. And I said, I ain't doing this again. And they, HealthSpring at the time, talked to me and said, go one more time. So I went back out there. This one's for keeps. Those other two challenges had to be removed so God could offer me a blessing. The blessing was this man here, Everett, Foney, founder and CEO of NBFS. Also integrity card, getting ready for AEP. Let's roll the clip. Roll it.
My name is Everett Foney. I am the founder of New Benefits and Financial Services. We're in the Chicagoland area, and we specialize in helping seniors and veterans in Medicare. We're not selling insurance. We're educating about insurance because those of our clients are confused about their benefits. We can't wait to grow our team to serve more seniors and veterans in our communities. I am proud to announce that New Benefits and Financial Services is partnering with Integrity.
Everett Foney is a great example of someone who's in this business for the right reason. He's focused on serving others and protecting the health of people in his community.
The Integrity resources allow our agents to be in contact with their clients wherever they are, in person, over the phone, and online.
I have no doubt that with Everett Foney now being a partner with Integrity, with our advanced technology and other shared services that are truly revolutionary in this business, it's going to help Everett Foney and his team go to a whole nother level.
Our innovative platforms like Medicare Center and Ask Integrity are powerful systems that are easy to use. They also help agents be more efficient with their time, allowing them to serve even more clients.
I love Integrity's Medicare Center. It allows us to build a platform online to reach the millions of clients that we're looking for. I grew up as a sports fan, but my primary love is football. And I grew up as a Bears fan out of Chicago, with my secondary team is the Dallas Cowboys. Our agency is built around a team approach. We specialize looking for agents that has a team concept where they play sports or that was in the military, they know how to come together as a team and support one another. Partnering with Integrity is like joining the big leagues for our team.
His reputation is second to none. He always does what's right, no matter what the situation. With Everett's character traits and leadership, it perfectly mirrors with Integrity, our foundation.
When Integrity partners with leaders like Everett Foney, we are able to make a difference in the lives of even more Americans and help them prepare for the good days ahead.
I am excited to be a part of Integrity because it's going to allow our agents and our team to have a brighter future and build a solid foundation.
Let's give it up. Let's give it up for Everett. Hey, get ready. Y'all better be careful when he's talking now. Take notes, because guess what? I've been in meetings with him, and it turned into a revival. So you might be ready for a revival. Let's give it up for Everett Foney.
Wow. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, everyone. I'm glad to be here. Thank you to all the team on the platform on the Zoom. Man, it's an honor and it's a privilege to be able to share this information with you guys. I'd like to talk to you about my journey. I first started in insurance in 2004 on the life side. But then someone introduced me to Medicare in 2007. And Mr. Vega, we happened to be there at the company called WellCare. He took me on, okay? WellCare taught me as a W-2 employee about the business of Medicare. So you have to start somewhere. After 7 years being with that company, I eventually got separated from the company. So from 2014 to now, 2014, I said, I will not work with anyone for the rest of my life. They taught us how to do grassroots, community-based marketing. We had agents before there was non-compliance inside the Social Security office selling. And they had people taking numbers. Next, we was enrolling. We was doing marketing in the streets with our mobile vans. We learned because they said, if you're going to be with this company, you're going to have to go out there, establish yourself in the community, and bring money back to the company. So after 7 years there, I walked out on faith, not by sight, with God on my side. And I found out and discovered that with this great group, Mr. Hollins, World Premier, and I met my brothers, John Gordine, Eric Allen. I remember that first trip. My significant other said, "Who is this group?" I said, "This is our team." He said, "Well, you need to stay with them." Women know things. They see things, okay? So I remember in June of 2024, I went out and did all these enrollments, and then I won a trip. I said, "What?" I didn't even have a passport. That first trip to Bermuda, remember that? It was amazing. So from over the years and experience, I've been able to connect with a lot of great people. Well, we have a lot of partners, a lot of mentoring. We give back to the community. So we created this, what we call this model. It's a community-based model. It works 90 to 95% of our business is done without leads. And you hear agents come to the table, some of the newer things, where the leads? We don't do it, we do it without leads. So I call this getting ready for AEP. So, all right. So our company we are advocates for the senior market. We specialize in helping seniors, veterans, and families now in our community, help them save money and provide richer and better benefits. You see, we understand that when I discovered that when I left WellCare and started my venture on my own, it hit me. I said, aha, they need education. Millions of seniors and other individuals don't understand the insurance principles and the educational benefits. They just get enrolled. So I set up to make a difference. So our agents are reliable and trusted resources for our members. We become a part of their personal integrated team. We let them know that we are part of your model of care when it comes to healthcare, because they need us as well as we need them. So we created a relationship with health clinics and doctors' offices and companies and carriers. Our marketing technique is built around 5 key components: education, resources, saving, technology, and then I have entertainment. This is unique. Okay. So we have a system that we put in place that a lot of our agents follow that will allow us to be successful. If they follow this pattern, it's a system that's in place that can be successful with this. So before we go into deep dive, we have to start right now, like Eric said, scheduling your AEP appointments right now. Everybody you have to come engage with, whether they're your clients or someone you come across in the past. Reach back out to them and start building your team of potential clients right now, because AEP season is now. It's not October, it's now. A lot of agents who are messing around with the AHIP certification, getting a certification with the carriers, they're behind, because there's going to be a significant change out there next year. And you have to be out there engaging with the community, engaging with your clients. So you need to get this out of the way. We dread going through the AEP season where we have to do these AHIPs and then we have to do these carrier certification. But if you're building a book of business, this is a part of your job. You have to do it. You have to spend 10% of your business time doing this so you can get out there, learn the information that these carriers are sharing so you can give back to your clients. They need to know what's coming, what's changing, how this is going to impact them. So you have to do this now. We have ANOC letters that goes out to our clients. I'd like to thank my assistant. She sends out a lot of my business to my existing book of business so I can schedule an appointment with them. And then here's another thing that we try to do, and we're doing. We try to do it carrier specific. So if you have a book of business with Humana, a book of business with Aetna or WellCare, have carrier specifics, ANOC letter, ANOC trainings or meetings with them, so you know exactly what your carrier is going to be offering this upcoming AEP season. This is something I borrowed from my brother down in Florida. He brought this training a few weeks ago about getting your book synced through the Integrity platform. What this will do is, using the technology, plug everybody that you have come in contact, whether it's your book of business or someone that you met in passing, you give them a business card, sync their information in, and then you can share information about, hey, there's some things that's coming out, and you can forward this to them by either email or text. So it's automatically using technology to reach out to your existing book of business, and you're now establishing yourself ahead of other agents. Other agents are still messing around with the AHIP and the certification, but you're out here establishing your seed so you can grow during the AEP season. Here's another thing. Check your license. Make sure that you're certified to do and with anti-money laundering for life insurance sales, because you're going to cross-sell it, and the suitability practice for annuities, because we're going to be doing that also. Because we cannot be a one carrier, one product agent. We have to start diversifying. So these are the things that you must have in place in order for you to do the life insurance, in order for you to do annuity sales. You can earn while you learn. I share this information with a lot of newer agents and newer brokers and say, hey, we're here as a team. If there's someone that you know of that you can partner, then they will share information with you Because guess what? Unlike Medicare, you can share commissions with life insurance and annuities and supplemental benefits. A lot of agents take that for heart. So you have a newer agent who are not as comfortable doing these type of product line, but you have older agents that you could partner with and you can share commissions, and then they would learn. Education and resources bring referrals. What's the difference between leads and referrals? Like I stated before, 90% of our team enrollments are generated through referrals. Now, we do a little bit of direct mail, but 90% of our business is done through referral. Education. I remember a few weeks ago, I was at this workshop at the senior building, and I passed out this insurance needs assessment. And they started reading it, and they go, we got insurance, we got that. I said, yeah, but you don't have education. And I caught them and said, you guys need to be educated on your benefits. That's the workshop versus the presentation. I get them engaged with what's going on now. So I use their phones. I say, how many people have a smartphone? Raise your hand. Everybody raise their hand. I said, in our workshops that we do, we don't talk about just Medicare. We talk about things that goes on in the community. I said, take out your smartphone and Google the top 10 scams targeting seniors right now. Everybody did it, and it popped up. And then we had a conversation about that, because the scams and the fraud abuse that's targeting seniors is the most common thing that goes on right now. So I was able to take that information from a negative to a positive, which anyway ended up being 15 leads from us. So you talked about, you have to build a strong referral channel. Okay, we're going to talk about some of the things that we do that allow us to build a strong referral channel, because we know that a warm referral, a positive referral is better than a cold lead. So just like we have integrity partners, we build partners with the carriers, partners with the clinics, partners in the communities, and partners with our clients. You have to establish this, because when you have partners, they will stay with you, because as independent broker, you need to protect your book of business. And by doing things like this, you can protect your book of business. Grassroots. We have established ourselves through veterans organization. Okay, we have VSO veterans on our groups. We have RSSA, Tracy is one, registered Social Security analysts, because there's a change in the administration. So a lot of people can't get the advice from Social Security office. So they need someone can come to. Okay, we go out in the churches and we do these workshops in the churches centered around fraud, abuse, and community activities. So we do a lot of things centered around community, and then we bring the Medicare changes last. So we have established ourselves in the communities, and then in the end, we talk about the Medicare changes. Chamber of Commerce, community centers, provider's office. If you're not working with the provider's office, especially the dental office, you're not doing yourself a justice. You need to do this. Lead with Social Security and other things outside of just regular Medicare. Social Security, Veterans Administration, fraud and abuse. We work with the state's attorney. You can go to the state's attorney in your area and partner with them. They'll love to give you information concerning things that goes on in their state. These are resources that you guys need to take a look up. Take a screenshot of this, the Senior Blue Book, where you can go to different housing locations and establish yourself. This is all throughout the United States. Benefit checkup. Find things that you can help your clients with resources. You become a part of their model of care. is a typo, help, findhelp.organization, tuition reward. If you guys are not using this, this is a gold mine right here. What this is allow your clients to go work out and they can earn tuition for a loved one, a grandson, or someone that they can sponsor. You have to have a Better Business Bureau symbol, veterans.com, nextdoor.com. That's something that you could be established as the agent in your community as the expert, nextdoor.com, and then response.com if you're looking to find other agents that's looking to get into the insurance arena.
Awesome, Everett. Love it. Good stuff.
Bundling. I'm almost done, Tony. Bundling. Guys, you need to bundle. We're not selling plans, we're selling packages. When you go to McDonald's, what is the combo meal? These are the combo meals. You need to offer this to every one of your clients because you're leaving business on the books. If you're not doing this, you're not setting yourself up for success. We like to say, I leave no meat on the bone. Can't you tell? The senior celebration, we do the workshop with Social Security, Medicare. We have the snacks and the prizes and the music. Our entertainment workshops is a hit. I have one when I come back on Friday. I have 50 people waiting for me to do an entertainment workshop. When we do this, we get a chance to get a lot of leads through this. Okay, and then take advantage of the new platform that has been put together with Global and Brokers International on the annuity side, because it's a big platform that's been put together with all the IULs and annuities that you guys need to plug into. The legacy safeguard. If you're not using this, you need to start using it with every one of your members, plus Ask Integrity. I know I'm being redundant, but this is some of the things that we're doing. This is important. Every one of your clients, if you have them with Humana or Aetna or Zing or whatever company you have, they have a client, a platform application that you should show them how to use this while they're waiting for their business card. Because now you're teaching them a little technology. And now, because they're not waiting on their card, they can go in and see what's going on with their insurance benefits. They can see how much they've used. Take advantage of the technology that's been out there by the clients. Final thought. Building a large book of business to grassroots, it takes work. You have to work with your partner. What we do is not easy. But you have to do what's hard now to make your life easier later. Okay. Set your goals for yourself, enrollments and client retention, your mission statement. If you do this, this will serve as your purpose. Create an elevator pitch. You have to identify your niche market. We are doing Medicare, life, and retirement, like health, life, and wealth. Product, you need to have a platform online, social media, branding. We brand ourselves, okay? So we take a company product and rebrand it with our own agency information. And that makes us stand out because they need to see you, not Humana. They need to see you, not Cigna. So you brand yourself through the agency principle that Mr. Hollis had taught us. And we have to do education, service, training, what equal to multiple sales. You have to be a leader in this. If you're leading a group, you need to practice these principles. So that's it. Give it up. Thank you, Bill.
I think we could have done 3 hours just with Everett alone. That wasn't enough time. I got a lot out of that. And what he does works. And if you apply it to your business, whether you're in Houston, Dallas, Alexandria, Virginia, DC, Baltimore, no matter where you are, it'll work. Questions for Everett? The question? Yes, sir.
What requirements does it take to be accredited with the Triple B?
All you gotta do is apply. It's about $350. You pay that annually. What they do is they give you an A+ rating. Long as you take care of your complaints within 24 hours, okay, and satisfy that reasonably, you'll keep the A+ rating. Also, they do marketing for you. So a lot of people, what's changed with the Better Business Bureau over the years, it's not Better Business Bureau when your grandparents looked at the Better Business Bureau. They actually do marketing, very similar to what Everett was showing on that screen of resources. They have what's called service locators. So someone that's the best at plumbing, someone that's the best at being an electrician, someone that's the best at insurance. So when clients are looking up on a Better Business Bureau, I need an agent or I need a plumber, it'll show who has the highest A+ rating in their backyard. So they do that as well. Pretty neat thing that Better Business, because I got to make the 350 worth something. Yes, you get a certificate. What I love about it too, you can put the Better Business Bureau logo on anything that you have. Business cards, your flyers, your website, all that stuff gives you instant what? I didn't hear you. Instant what? Credibility. It's all about getting credibility in the community because there's so many con artists. As Bill was talking about, those 3 call centers that are being gone after by the Department of Justice. You don't want that. Okay, you want to stand as being the best because the average senior, they say, gets contacted 8 to 9 times by 8 to 9 different agents. What makes you different than the other 8 or 9 guys? You got to stand above them. You got to do the little things right. You know, make sure not just being compliant, but show that you love the client. You know, we all make a commission. You guess what? Your clients know you make money. They're not stupid. They know you're not doing this for free. Okay, but when they know you love them, more important than the sale, and you're an educator and you're an entertainer. That's what he does best. He educates and he entertains them. He creates a song list for all his people. Every one of his clients get their favorite songs and they get to download it so they get all their songs and he'll actually play it for them in the presentation. Wouldn't that be great? Your favorite song when you were 16 years old, you get to listen to it in the presentation. Those are things that he does. So pretty incredible stuff. Check him out later tonight. All our guest speakers will be available to you guys tonight to pick their brain a little bit further. So we're going to go to the next presenter today. How was that? Can you all give Everett a hand?